Alright, got the shop cleaned up a little bit. Figured I'd do a little update video. So, Juan's got to drive that yesterday down the street. He didn't go very far. But, just wake up there, buddy. Anyway, we're gonna try to get this in some primer today. Try to get some paint on it. I got to get some materials coming. Haven't been doing much paint stuff, so my cabinet's a little low. But I got some stuff moved around. Gave myself a little more room yesterday. Moved this in the back. I had to get with Scooter and come up with a game plan on that. Figure out how we can come to an agreement on something on that car. And then I got the Nova back here. I got the motor over here. Probably go pick some push rods up for that in the next day or two. And this is the exciting project, is the race car here. We're going to be turning this into a street ride. So they have the Pro Mod class, which is some 3 or 4 or 5 cars that are quite a bit faster than this car on a regular basis. And the street car class, where this car could be very competitive. So we're either going to take all this stuff out of this car or convert this over to a street car. I got to find some inner structure and stuff like that if I'm going to use this car. Of course, another car would be the way to go. So I got some sheet metal over here for the engine. It's a little dirty. I got to dig it down now. I got the aluminum sheet metal there for the Superflow heads, and then I got a street header over here for the turbo setup. And it'll probably go from the 61 millimeter to a TO4 to the 11 flat combination, so which will be plenty fun for the street. So right now I got to get this painted and done so you can have this car to drive. I think that's all that it lacks now is the paint, and that's what we're going to work on today. So it's NACE time. If you guys are in the body shop business, you know what NACE is. That's the cat's meow of all the new stuff that's being released, and all the suppliers go to NACE and put their latest and greatest stuff out, so body shop owners can check it out. And in the past, I've tried to put training videos up over my favorites, and I'm not even sure if you guys can get into my favorites. I'm not sure how to create a playlist where I can show you the videos. So I put them over in my favorites and hope that you can get over there to watch them. But right now, Collision Hub, that's a channel that if you're a body shop or if you're in the body shop business or the field, you should be subscribed to. Collision Hub is the name of the channel. And they have all the latest information on there. And it's really informative if you go over there and check her channel out, or the channel. Kristen is the girl that usually does the commentating on the channel. Goes to different shops and talks to different vendors. She's very educated in the body shop business. Her parents own a shop, and she's a painter, and she's very good at everything in the body shop field. So she's a good fit to do the videos, and I really like the videos and the way she does them. Anyway, there's a video up now, and it's with Larry from P&L Consulting, and Larry travels around and sues body shops that don't repair cars properly, and I've tried to get you to watch some of his videos before. He's a very informative guy, and if you click on the video you can't turn it off. He's one of those guys that you can't stop listening to. So if you watch my videos and you want to know what's going on in the body shop world, I beg you to go watch the latest video that they put out with Larry from P&L Consulting. They're talking about the new vehicle repairs. He's got into it before with the OEM standard. That's the OEM standard is if you have a body shop and you're bringing in insurance work and you're doing repairs on cars, you have to have a database where you can go get the OEM standard on the repair that you're doing and follow that standard. And if you don't follow that standard, when you go to court, they just bury you now. That's all they'll accept now is the OEM standard. There's only 2 cars that don't have a OEM standard. That's Hyundai and Kia. So if you're repairing cars at home or selling cars at the auction, you have to be very careful on how you repair late model cars. Very few cars are steel anymore. They're boron. It's a new type of alloy. It can't be MIG welded, although you can MIG weld it, but it turns high strength steel into low strength steel. And if there's an impact ever after you repair the car, it'll just rip away from where you welded it. And if anybody gets hurt, it's not good. So that's why I recommend to go to Collision Hub. It shows you how to fix these cars properly, what you need, the tools you need in your toolbox to do the job right. And this particular video, they're talking about the new aluminum cars that are on the market. And there's a lot of car manufacturers are getting back into the use of aluminum in the construction of the cars to meet the CAFE standards. You know, all the cars that get a certain mileage here in the next few years. So, you know, they can't make the motors very more efficient, so they make the cars lighter. The substrate that they use to build the car is lighter now. But they were talking about aluminum and how you need a totally separate area in your shop, totally different hand tools. You can use wrenches and ratchets, can transition back from steel to aluminum vehicles, but all your air tools have to be designated for either steel vehicles or for your aluminum vehicles. They have shops that are having explosions from the aluminum dust, so that's why they're recommending a curtain area or a separate room. And this is all in the OEM standard, so if you're repairing like an F-150, which are all aluminum, or any kind of aluminum vehicle, you know, you really should go over and check these videos out. Or even if you have a shop, you should just get acquainted with Larry over there and Collision Hub, because they have some great tools to aid the body guy, you know. Or if you're a painter, you know, they cover the Skills USA competitions. They do pretty much anything that's recent or current in the body shop world, they cover. So go check that out. Please go check that video out. I was just watching it, and I'll probably watch it twice, but it was that good. And there's not a lot of thrills in it, you know, it's a lot of talking, but if you listen, he's got a lot to teach you. So very informative. Hope I didn't bore you guys with that. But anyway, because I don't get into the body shop thing a whole lot, because it's like talking about religion, but if you have a shop, just to cover your ass, you should go watch those videos. Oh, make me run. Isn't that the truth? So anyway, the shop's emptied out now, and in the next week or two, we'll just concentrate on our stuff and see if we can get caught up a little bit. You know, we got this long block down here on the floor. It's ready to go, and I'm going to try to put that inside somewhere so it doesn't get trashed. Got the 2110 crank in the stand there. I got to get the aluminum block down here in one of the stands, get it all washed, and we'll assemble that. And we're going to go with I dug up an old school 120. We're going to go with a 120 cam so we can use Volkswagen rockers. So we'll build some solid shaft rockers. We'll put that 120 cam in there. We got some straight cut scat gears, some forged straight cut gears somewhere in here. Here's a set of these. So we'll use those. So sounds cool. And our cam timing's accurate and all that good stuff. And I don't put a lot of straight gears in street cars, but I like to use them in all my race motors. So this is going to be a little round town street light racer, you know, kind of thing. We'll put those 48 IDAs on there. I got a nice 1 5/8 merged exhaust for it. And we got some heads over here that are sort of fragile, but we'll go ahead and use those heads that I showed you before. Ported a set of heads over there, and they're cut out for 90.5s, so they'll work out really good. They're not welded or anything, but they'll be good for around here on the street. Little puffy clouds today, not too bad. Got to mow some grass. Haven't mowed in a while. And the neighbor's mower crapped out on them yesterday. They push mowed last week because they didn't cut their grass, but their pull starter broke, so probably gonna have to get Hans to cut the neighborhood maybe a little later. And well, the only other thing to cover is the blue car here. Got to get back on this and finish pulling this motor out, and we're gonna freshen that Super 1600 up and put that on the shelf for sale too. I did in the car for about 20,000 miles now, so we'll see what it looks like in there. Throw some new bearings in it and make it all nice and pretty. And we're gonna steal the header off of this for the street race motor. So not much going on with the bus. Going to a little car show this weekend. We'll take you guys with us. Me and Chip are going. Little drag race, Lakeland. So we'll check that out Saturday. And yeah, so I guess I'll shut up, turn the camera off. You guys don't forget, go check Collision Hub out and subscribe to that channel, watch videos, and it's a good place for you to get some really good information, you guys. And I don't know how I can tell you that, but it's a real deal, no bull type of website, and they really they're out to help the body shop guy and try to keep you current with what's going on, keep you from getting sued. So go check that out, and I think some of you guys will really appreciate that channel. Collision Hub is the name of it. And you want to check out the NACE videos, the 2014 NACE videos with Larry from P&L Consulting. Check that out.